Hey guys, it's YOU WACK, and today I got a very interesting video for you guys relating back to skins, but also the possible reworking of the current regular loot box system, because skins are one of my favorite things when it comes to Overwatch. It's kind of silly, but it really is true, just being able to see a bunch of different skins for heroes like Mei and Doomfist and Bastion even, and just seeing all the cool and unique designs that the artists at Blizzard do for a bunch of these heroes. But in an interview with the virtual ticket holders, like if you bought a virtual ticket, you got an exclusive interview with Jeff and some of the other members of the Overwatch team, and in that interview they actually did mention how these 8 legendary skins, which if you guys don't know, it was announced on the first day of BlizzCon, how 8 brand new legendary skins are going to be coming to a bunch of different heroes. I'm talking about Doomfist, Reinhardt, Mei even, I got so hyped. I made a video talking about it, but in that interview, Jeff and the Overwatch team did mention how that is just a little step forward to the reworking of the current loot box system, and I always say that when it comes to events, that's one of my favorite things, is just seeing them brand new skins, just seeing the new loot boxes, buying a bunch of them, getting disappointed just like how I am in real life, and just seeing the rest of the events. But when it comes to sorry, I got the giggles. When it comes to the regular loot boxes, I don't really know a bunch of people that are constantly buying the loot boxes, right? So maybe you guys are. Maybe once in a while you spend like $10 to get a few loot boxes, maybe you got your allowance, or maybe you got paid to your job from your job, and then you just buy some loot boxes. But me personally, I just play the game so much that I'm just constantly unlocking them. I'm constantly getting them every single level. I'm not trying to brag, but that's just reality. So I'm sure Blizzard recognizes like, hey, we're not really buying the regular loot boxes anymore, so let's try to include these 8 legendary skins. And now personally, this is something I've been asking for such a long time. Honestly, I don't think 8 legendary skins in Blizzard World is enough to bring an event all to its own. Maybe it can, maybe it could just be the brand new Year's event for year 3 of Overwatch, because we do have the Christmas event that's going to end a few days after Christmas, and then the Chinese New Year events. Even though the Chinese New Year is kind of a little bit bigger, I feel like, in the Asian continents than just the regular New Year, but maybe it could be a brand new event. Who knows? It would be a brand new surprise, and it'd finally be a new event that we haven't seen just be remade. I'm talking about the Halloween and the Summer Games events. So personally, maybe that could happen, but if they were just to add it to the regular loot boxes, I think that would influence people to play the game more, to grind more, and maybe even, and again, I'm not influencing you guys to buy loot boxes, but possibly purchase them, because these do pay for the salaries of the employees at Blizzard, which I'm totally fine with. So I'm personally a big fan of these 8 legendary skins, and maybe just putting them in these regular loot boxes so that we're not tied to an event loot box. But on top of that, the other part of this video that I want to mention, which also relates back to the possible reworkings and additions of skins to the regular loot box, is the Overwatch World League and when it's going to start, and the skins that are going to come to each and every team. Now, it has been announced that the Overwatch World League is going to be starting on January 10th, which is just a couple weeks away, honestly, which I'm very hyped about. But with an interview with the actual commissioner, he did mention that they are going to be working on getting these skins with the teams. I'm talking about the Dallas Fuel, the Shanghai Dragons, the Florida Mayhem team. All these different teams with the dedicated skins could possibly come to us, the consumers, the players, to be able to be purchased. Now, I have made a video talking about, oh, they really shouldn't include these in the loot boxes. They should just have packs like they do with the, I want to say Halo does it. I know CSGO has stickers in the little capsules, which is totally fine, but the biggest problem when it comes to like the capsules and the stickers is that you get a team that you might not like. But the only system that we have in Overwatch is the current loot box system. I'm talking about the regular ones and also the event ones. Now, I did mention that maybe the New Year event, not the Chinese New Year event, just a regular, like with the United States and whatnot, isn't big enough for it to hold an event. Maybe it could be if they were to include all those skins, but what I'm hoping for is that if they don't have just regular packs, I'm talking about if you spend $3 to buy the Dallas Fuel or the Houston Outlaws, maybe they can just include it into the regular loot boxes. Again, this is all just tying back to the reworking of the current loot box system, because they have reworked it as terms of the algorithm, but now I'm hoping they were just to add more to it, because as it stands right now, they did only add a few major items to the regular loot boxes, which were the Icon Wall skins that Reinhardt did get, and on top of that, the Here's the Storm exclusive skins, which were Police Diva and Genji Oni. Did it make the loot boxes a little bit more valuable? Kinda, but not to the point where we go crazy. Now, if they were to add these 8 legendary skins and also the possibility of these Overwatch World League skins, it would definitely make the regular loot boxes a whole lot more valuable and influence us to play the game more to unlock these loot boxes. And on top of that, we can also include maybe a bit more highlight intros, maybe a bit more victory poses, and of course the lovable sprays and emotes. Emotes are a little bit more loved than the sprays, but I think that would make loot boxes just a whole lot more fun to go for, because that magic that once was had when you unlocked a loot box isn't there anymore unless you start to play Overwatch just recently, because oh my god, I have a bunch of new skins, I don't get a lot of duplicates. But if you're like almost 4 stars like me and have a bunch of different accounts, it's not that special anymore. So I would really advise Blizzard to just maybe add obviously these 8 legendary skins, but on top of that, just more items to make the loot boxes just a bit more fun. Now when it comes to the Overwatch World League skins, maybe that can be a different story. Would it be its own loot box system, or would it just be packs? I'm hoping for packs, but I want to know your guys' thoughts. Do you think they should be adding more stuff to the regular loot boxes? Do you think they still need to be reworking it so that you don't get as much duplicates? Which personally, I think they've been doing a great job when it comes to distributing the skins and the items, because they can't just give you a bunch of legendary skins, because then it wouldn't be that special anymore. So hopefully we get something special when it comes to the items, because this is my favorite part about Overwatch, and I'm sure it's your favorite part about it too. So it's probably going to be happening right after the Christmas event, which I'm going to be totally excited about. But seriously, I do want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think they should do when it comes to quote-unquote reworking it? Do you think they should give you less duplicates, or do you think they should just add more items to it? It's probably going to be the latter. So I love you guys. I think you guys watching a Funny Moments video is going to be coming out probably tomorrow, so get ready for that. And thank you guys so much for supporting me, and hopefully you enjoyed BlizzCon this weekend. So I love you guys. I thank you guys for watching more Overwatch videos to come, and bye.